here to be live. Let's make sure we actually are. Make sure we're broadcasting everywhere. And once we are, we can put out a few ads. Actually, I guess I can put the ads out first. We got you, and let's just grab my YouTube link, copy, and drop it into X. Post. Alright. Actually, we can just close that now. Let's hop over into Discord. Akarasu, perfect. Drop in the promo. Get rid of the hashtags, because this is Discord, not Twitter. And drop that. And drop that. Good. Good, 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 good. We're going better. People are saying, imagine if GTA 6 gets delayed again. Spaceballs 2 before GTA 6. Yeah. Oh. Cool. Stream Element sees that we're live. That's always a good thing to see. Let's make sure that our systems are all showing live. And of course they aren't. Of course they aren't. But that's just because it failed to refresh. Weird. 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 To cite one of the most annoying people of the past year, or I guess previous year, or whenever it was. I think it was this year. Yeah. Do 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 do. Dum do 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 do. Dee dee dee. Do 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 do. Bo do do. Do do do. Dum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Dum bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Dum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. No 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 no. Oops. Messed that up on accident. My bad. Let me fix that quickly. There we go. That's better. That's better. And let's head over to my laptop. Make sure everything is playing back properly so that we can always make sure that the stream is live. And if it isn't, get a notification that it isn't. Wait, what? That's wrong. Alright. There we go. That's better. Anyway, that's Water Fox. It's just probably going to crash at some point anyways, so it's not like it matters what it's doing. Okay. Good. Good. Alright. I think we're good. I think we can even start a little sooner. Well, it says ad break starts in a minute. Let's just start the ad break right now. Why not? Looking good, looking good. Dun, dun, dun. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Din 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 din. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Dun dun dun. Din 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 din. Do 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 do. No do 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 do. No do do do. No do 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 do. All right, we still got about another 30 seconds, it looks like. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Alan, hey, how you doing? How are you doing, buddy? Making sure things are actually working. All right, Twitch ads almost done. Of course I missed ya. How you been doing? It's been quite a while. Like, I mean, seriously. Doing good, pretty good. You know what? I'm not bad. I stayed up way too late last night. I stayed up until around 6-ish, 6 a.m. And then I got woken up. Well, I woke up by myself at around 8 or so. Went back to sleep. Woke up again at 11. Then went and just mulched some trees and stuff over at my brother's house for about 2 hours. Then came home and uploaded 16 videos. And edited most of them. And yeah, uploaded that. Yeah, the busy day. And now that it's almost midnight, or yeah, half an hour to midnight, let me go ahead and get rid of that starting soon, since we are starting now-ish. All in a day's work, exactly. However, it's all really good, because thanks to all of that work, I have, well, aside from a couple of shorter videos that I put out on Fridays, my Free Fund Fridays that are all about how to legally rob banks, and those are like a minute and a half each, so not a big deal. Gonna ignore those. Ignoring those, I have all of my videos done up until July 1st, and July 2nd I have 2 out of the 3 videos that I release are uploaded and everything, and the third one is going to be this episode that we're just going to record in a moment. Aside from that, I've got non-G-Gen stuff already recorded and ready, but not yet uploaded. Could do with some bank money, you're poor right now. Well, these are US bank offers. It's Ellen, you are UK. I'm not confusing you with someone else, right? But yeah, we got that. So non-G-Gen stuff. If I record 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm not going to record 4 episodes today. That's going to be too long. I'm probably going to... UK born and bred. Okay, Glad I was remembering. Yeah, no, these deals are pretty much U.S. only. Although I'm sure if you looked around, you might be able to find some sign-up bonuses. You know, sign up for some bank, and they'll be like, "Oh, we'll give you 100 pounds for opening a checking account and doing some work on it and things like that." I don't know, but here they are a dime a dozen. Your banks aren't that nice. Ah, that's a shame. Our banks are. Mind you, that's because they're evil in other ways, but at least they try to get you in with money. And if you're smart and you love taking advantage of them, then oh boy, you can get a couple $1,000s every year. All right. That's good. Yeah. If we were to get 4 episodes recorded, which, like I said, we won't. Wait, no, 4? No, 5. Yeah, we're not even gonna get close to 5. We're probably gonna do 3 episodes today, possibly 2 if I get tired from lack of sleep last night. But shooting for 3. We can go until 2:30 a.m. They do have those kinds of deals, but people never get what they're promised. Oh, that is lame. Okay, yeah, so today's episode is going to be for July 2nd. Nice and easy. Yeah. So I guess today, if we do 3 episodes like I'm planning, we'll get everything done out until, the 4th of July. Which, of course, hey, Alan, since you're UK born and bred, obviously I need to be super obnoxious about it. Okay, yep, working on July 2nd today. Let's hop to it. Switch to the correct view. There. You know what? Let's turn off the lights. Let's stream in darkness. The joys of not having a face cam. All your government says is figure it out. Yeah. Speaking of just figure it out, I was listening to literally right as I was setting this setting the stream up about some of the shenanigans that was going on with the whole Tommy Robinson, like how they were literally the entire BBC was conspiring to get to lie about him to get him locked up in jail. Anyway, enough of that. Let's start recording. Hello and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbity'd, and I need to make a little bit of a confession. We had a big oopsie today. I allowed my AP to hit cap, and that's no good, and I have no idea how long it was at cap for. So yeah. Hunter Iggy, Bring Stabbity, breaking news. Bring Stabbity plays with his dolls. You made a spelling error there, it's his dolls. Anyway, yeah, we completed some character requests. Hurrah! What else? 20 main stages on hard, that's gonna take a little bit of time, and an Eternal Road on expert. That's not happening anytime soon. Let's head over to the shop, do my usual thing, grab our freebie as always. Yoink, and we go to the capital shop. Always buy the first 3. Oh, and we're definitely buying the weapon upgrade also. Would you like to hear the update on your progress of increasing the Inazuma 11 community? Sure, why not? Let's hear what is the updated status of Inazuma 11. How are we for these? We got 79, but that doesn't matter. Those things get used up way too fast, so we'll just grab the dailies. Rare metal shop, yeah, we got 10. We can't afford any of that stuff. League, we got everything there. Only thing we could do is G shop. We could get Cecilia Zabi, except she's literally worse than Xenon Teagle. So yeah, it's weird. Yeah. There's the monthly of those. We're not at the point of getting UR weapon upgrades yet. So, let's head back. Missions, I assume we got all of these except Warship. That's right. events. We get our dailies. Cool. And let's head over to the base. We'll touch energy cap for a second, but that's fine. Let's replace you with potentially someone that... No. Darn. Mystic Blade works. Hey, how you doing? Transfer to Gaza D? Sure. Sure thing, Haman. You can have yourself a Gaza D. See, I got plenty. We got plenty of Gazas to share. Surrogate brother was visiting, showed him the latest trailer for Victory Road. He immediately pre-ordered the deluxe edition for his Xbox. Nice. Transfer some money, why not? Have some money. There we go. She gets money. Atherin, what do you want? You want a din. Darn it. I scrapped all of our dins. I should have kept a couple. Oh well. Let's just obtain from the development chart. You've increased the community by 1. Hurrah! Oh yeah, at least we got so many Jins we have no idea what to do with them, so we just evolve one. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. There we are. Let's feed you. Yeah, nothing you do will bring back what's gone. That's true. That's true. Alright, stages. Have we done the upgrades? We have not done the upgrades today. So as you can see, we're just starting off with our dailies. Progress is progress. Yeah, absolutely. You know, fan bases were built little by little. And then as they grow, you know, you have more people that are able to grow it little by little. And so the speed grows. And even though each person is just building it a little, the end result is that it grows a lot. There we go. That is all the upgrade stages. And since we're above the energy limit, let's hop in here and quickly skip these stages. And we got some... Oh, wow! That is freaking generous! We got a Zaku 3 custom, we got a Gaymalk, and we got a Cubile? Dang! And we've been going through so many times grinding it out and getting nothing that I've gotten sick and tired of it. Also, fun story you forgot to mention on your May the 4th stream. Oh, please, I always love funny stories. Alright, that is that. We need to go back to base because I need to remind myself of something. Request details. Double Zeta team. Judo, you want the full armor Double Zeta, we know that. Rue, you want the Quinn Mantha, so we need to keep a spare Quinn Mantha. And you want the Cubile. Yes. Okay. So let's go to Double Zeta. We got ourselves the spare full armor Double Zeta. That's good. We got ourselves the spare Quinn Mantha, and we got ourselves the spare Cubile. Now let's see if there's any anything that we have the development journals for. Nope. Or the technical journals for. Yes, we do. Quinn Mantha. We could get ourselves a Quinn Mantha. So let's get the Psycho. There we are, a Psycho Gundam. And Quinn Mantha. Level it up and execute. Come on, hit execute, thank you. Boom. We got a Quinn Mantha. Zaku 3 custom. Yep, can't do anything with that. It's perfect. And we don't have enough for you. No, we don't. Very good. Upgrade time. Double Zeta. There we go. We got one Quinn Mantha that's favorited that we know is going to be used for scrap. And we got the one Quinn Mantha here that we trade in for the limit break. Perfect. Limito break. Alright. Good. Good. Okay. We got that. Nothing more we need to worry about here. We do have, yeah, we got the 2 Q-Blaze, like I said. We got the 2 Queen Manthas, and we got the 2 full armor double Zeta Gundams. Perfect. Everything is going according to Keikaku. Do we want anything else? No. Alright. Back to the stage and event time. My cousin left his wallet. My uncle asked me to take it to him since he was busy, so I got there. The teachers remembered me and offered you a cup of tea. Nice! Nice. It is nice going back to school, you know, when you got the teachers that remembered you because you made a good impression on them. It's always nice. Anyway, not gonna bother with the... You know what, why not? Let's do it. Skip, I'll skip just... Alrighty, we are back. Of course, gonna need to actually take a bit of time to confirm we actually are back. Because, yeah. One of the things that happens is that this game just, or when we get this issue, the stream sometimes really likes to mess up. Yep. Okay, so the Rumble stream is messed up already. You know what, just for sanity's sake, I'm gonna go ahead and, let's exit chat, pull it back up. Come on, stop. Testing, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 1 second. I turned off the, I turned off social streams, so we won't see any chats coming up. So let's go ahead and select YouTube. There we go. YouTube chats should be working now. Let's pull up Twitch. Let's pull up Kick. Let's pull up Odyssey. And then I'm going to need to figure out what to do with... Rumble, is it gonna keep going? Is it gonna switch to DVR, kick off a new live stream for us? And back. Mystic Blade, can you confirm if you're getting audio? Let's unmute this. Yeah, that looks like we're not getting any. Let's unmute this. Yeah, that looks like we're not getting. Alright, YouTube's working and Kick's working. Yep, okay, that's fine. I will fix that. But. Alright, testing, yeah. Kick's working, let's close. Whoa. Stop that. You did not have my permission to close. Frickin' game. Alright. Mute tab. Alright, thought the reason they had this on the Friday was because May 4th was a Sunday. Okay, I missed a bunch of chats earlier. My cousin left wallet, uncle take him, yeah, offered cup of tea. While having that cup of tea, all of a sudden cousin opened the door to the teacher's lounge, dressed up as Darth Vader, and all he said was, "Seize them," a group of kids dressed up like stormtroopers. Walked in and arrested the teachers. Then my cousin said this facility is now under Imperial jurisdiction. The head teacher walked in dressed up as the Emperor. None of the teachers had a clue. Cousin and 999 students turned the school into an Imperial military base. Nice. Although I think the reason why they had this on Friday was because May the 4th was a Sunday. Makes sense, makes sense. Okay. I am going to kill the Twitch stream and start it up again directly from OBS and see if that fixes things. So now we can refresh here. We can refresh here. We can deal with friggin' notifications. Yay, whatever. Don't care. Come on. You can fix yourself. That's better. Alright. Rumble still isn't working. Let me... Yeah, Rumble still isn't working. Okay, so I'm gonna need to make a new Rumble room. That's fine. Gonna end the stream here. Just on the Rumble side. Gonna start it up again. And yeah, my goal of having 3 is, not happening. Twitch, disconnected, Odyssey, kick, good. Alright. I was just sitting there watching the entire thing unfold. They put Imperial banners up around the school. They confiscated the teachers' phones, car keys, etc. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Nope. Rumble Studio, what is wrong with you? Why must you be this silly? There. There. Alright. Now we're streaming. Oh, rumble, 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 rumble. You know what? I think it is as good as any to start working on those Rumble, premium exclusive hours. That's what we'll be doing. Instead of bothering, setting it up again, we'll just go private right now on, Rumble. Or we'll go exclusive, rather. Premium exclusive, update stream, yes. All right. Cool. That is showing that it's premium only. We got the notification that we got Twitch going again. All right. I think we can finally say we're back. Alright, that took way too frickin' long. Yes, we are back for real. Let's retry. There we are. Got ourselves some more medals. That's always good. And let's hit the medal supplier, because we've got lots to grab. And here comes the demonetization. Or rather, the copyright claim. Yay. But I think the best bit was my cousin had groups of 4 students dressed up as stormtroopers outside of all entrances and exits. The vice head teacher arrived early afternoon. He was asked for identification. Oh, you guys are having, or they were having fun. When he failed to comply, he was arrested. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. First, you'll claim the school in the name of the Galactic Empire. Then, you'll reclaim the British Empire. Burning home. Okay, there are all of our medals used up. How's our current pull status looking? Just vaguely speaking. We might be able to max it out, you know, grab tomorrow's stuff, use it all. Yeah, look at that. We're definitely going to be able to reset the metal supplier. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, home. Gifts. Yes, we got our login bonus, an AP pack. We got so many of those. I've used a couple, but yeah, we've still got 20 in stock. Not bad. Already reset the reward pool 2 days ago. I'm assuming you mean the number 7, right? Right. Missions, and we've just got our dailies, which we don't want to grab quite yet. Yep, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Few of the students were told to search the PE teacher's car for contraband. They found a blaster. Alright, is there anything we can even do in here still? No. So yeah, so just for my... Yeah, I made it to Platinum League. I didn't even make it to Diamond League, let alone Master League. Do not like that event. Alright. Now, despite the fact that I really do love 00 Gundam, I'm gonna be starting off with X. I think the order that I'll do these in is X, G, 00, IBO, Witch for Mercury. Head teacher made an Imperial Stormtrooper commander. Good to see that the head teacher had a good sense of humor. Oh man, it's been years since I've seen Gundam X. I want to say... Yeah. Guys, it has been, following the debut timeline. No, if I was following the debut timeline, I would have gone with G. You're currently watching it. Nice. It is almost 20 years since I last, yeah, it was a good story, Alan. It has been almost 20 years since I last saw Gundam X. I know that I was watching it the summer of 2005. I remember that much. Hey, a nice of stream elements to realize that we're finally live, despite the fact that we've been live for a bit. But yeah, X is a good one. I'm gonna lament that we never got it. That we never got Gundam X. Jeez, they give us level 50s to start off with? That's crazy. That's crazy talk. See, Japan, everything in Japan is always, let's bring it back to original Gundam. Bring it back to first Gundam. Bring it back to there. That's why everything's always been... everything is all about one-year war side stories. Everything is about tying it into there. That's why we've got the Origin. That's why we've got Thunderbolt. That's why we've got G-Kooks. Because that's the thing that Japan knows as Gundam. But the thing that America knows as Gundam, or at least knew as Gundam, was Gundam Wing. They really love their 0083 Gundam. Not so much. I mean, they do have some love for 0083, but it's the 0079 that they really love. But in America, for us, Gundam was Wing. So, and sure, G was also there. Some people loved it, some people didn't. But Bandai had a problem. Yours is Wing and Seed, yeah. But here's the thing. In America, we saw Wing. going back from that beautiful 90s animation, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna defend it to this day. 80s OVA animation just had that wonderfully dark and gritty feel that was all that shading. But 90s animation was beautiful as well, and especially when they fade to pastels right before cutting to commercial. Ooh, amazing. Anyway, that's the stuff that Americans grew up on. Correlated with Gundam, and then they're like, all right, let's bring out the anime from 1979, and it's like, oh, we're looking at an almost 20-year downgrade in art. Meanwhile, they instead should have taken Gundam X, realized that yes, the American market is different from the Japanese market. We don't have this same crazy love for original Gundam. Keep it to the AUs. Give us X. I think X would have done amazingly well in the US, but oh well. Is the moon out? Tifa, I believe in God! Okay, only 8 stages. Interesting. Let me just step back for a second. Yeah, 8 stages, that's all it is. 8 stages and 1 hard. Oh geez, that is going to be mildly annoying. Alright, let's do it. Let's get in there, and we've got 35 units inside of the dev diagram. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Is the moon out? Sortie. Guest forces only. It's been a while since we've done a guest forces only. Also, I was only meant to be at that school for 30 minutes. I spent the entire day because of the carnage. Once, there was a war. A conflict that embroiled the whole world. Sparked by a single colony's efforts to attain independence. 8 months of deadlock passed, only ending when the Space Revolutionary Army unveiled its trump card, a catastrophic colony drop, and pressed the United Earth's government to surrender. In response, the UNE forces deployed the Gundam mobile suits, decisive weapons developed in secret, and committed to a fierce resistance. Space Noids, time to drop. Blue Cosmos did nothing wrong. Bolstered by the GX-9900 and its satellite cannon, which was exceptionally powerful even among mobile suits, the UNE forces endeavored to prevent the colony drop. Stabby, did you sort the LEGO Stars 3 issues out or not? I did not. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna scrap that, try it again some other day. Go back and probably redo the Lego Star Wars from the start. Start off with Complete Saga, then do Clone Wars. Their efforts, however, catalyzed the greatest tragedy in the history of mankind. Eager to seize victory, the revolutionaries pushed ahead with their colony drop strategy, while the UNE forces resisted with equal intensity. With both sides caught in the quagmire of war, countless colonies were rained down upon Earth, the home of all mankind. The planet suffered damage on an apocalyptic scale. Technical issues are not fun, no. Almost all 10 billion human lives on Earth were lost, and drastic changes to the environment and its ecosystem left mankind without anywhere even to shelter. War drew naturally to its end, with victory and defeat having lost all meaning. And so, 15 years have passed. A decade and a half after the war, Earth's environment has finally stabilized. People pin their hopes on future generations as they struggle valiantly to survive. Among those survivors are those who call themselves vultures. These vultures scavenge the ruins of military facilities left over from the Great War for weapons and components to sell. Garrett Rand, a young man who captures and sells mobile suits in light of his talents, commissioned by a man named Reich to rescue Tifa, a young woman captured by vultures. Though the request is dubious, Garrett is enticed by a photo of Tifa and accepts. He sneaks aboard the Vulture's land battleship. Garrett opens an onboard safe during the rescue, hoping to steal something valuable. Inside the safe, however, is a mobile suit control unit. Yes, in the distant future of the after-war era, the mobile suits come with DRM, specifically to prevent Gundam jacking, and yet Gundam jacking still happens. Deeming the unit better than nothing, Garrett pockets it, then makes for the room in which Tifa has been confined. Who are you? This isn't... Wait, it's not? I mean, I'm here to save you. Yeah, that's right. I really did come here to save you. I'm glad you're here. And so, Garrett escapes the freedom with Tifa in tow. He takes her to Reich, but... Garrett realizes from Tifa's frightened response that Reich and his organization plot to utilize the power she possesses, driving him to betray Reich and escape with Tifa. You're okay with all this, right, Tifa? I am. Gotta go for now. Hopefully you'll be back if you're still alive. Got some chores to do. Have fun with those chores, Alan. I did turn on the guy who asked for my help, but he was asking for it. I'm sure things will work out. Reich is determined to get his hands on Tifa, however, and orders his organization's mobile suit squadron to give chase. With the mobile suits in hot pursuit, Tifa leads Garrett to an abandoned UNE factory, and the pair sneak inside. Within the factory slumbers the GX-9900 Gundam X, one of the decisive weapons that brought about the global tragedy years ago. Is this a Gundam? One of those weapons the former UNE made? A Gundam-type mobile suit? Whoa! Damn it, they followed us! Huh, oh, interesting. Look, you can see, so you've got a Datress command over at the left because it's got a command antenna. The one in the middle is just a plain old bog standard Datress. And the one in the back is Datress weapon because it's got a shoulder cannon. Oh, I found you. Now I'll be taking you off the grid or something like that. If I could just get that Gundam to activate, we could fight. But can it even move? Well, I have to try. The GX-9900. Are they trying to activate it? Mobile suit unit, prevent them from awakening it, no matter the cost. Come on, move. What? There aren't any controls. Yup. Gundams come with DRM. Whoa! Its armor is amazing. Our Daughtresses can't even dent it. But it doesn't look as if that GX will move anytime soon. Hold them down and pry that cockpit open. Damn it! We're gonna get destroyed at this rate. But this thing's a non-starter without any controls. What do I do? Wait, that's it. The control unit I got from the vultures. God, I promise to believe in you if you get this thing to move. It worked. I'm a believer. Bad game. Bad translation. That is not what he said. He said, Tifa, I believe in God. Huh? She's confused. What did that have to do with anything? Gotcha. Fire! It can't be. The Gundam moved? Watch out, mobile suit unit. The enemy is a Gundam type, and it's a GX-9900, said to be the strongest of all. Oh, he's lucky he stole it from the Frieden. He is. Alright, time to thank you guys for your hospitality. Alright, destroy all enemy units. Defeat condition. Guest Force Garrett is defeated. Oh, no, turn off the auto. Whew. Good thing I turned that off in time. So yeah, yep, we have a Daughtris command, we have a Daughtris, and we have a Daughtris weapon. I called it. Nice that they're being accurate that way to the pictures there. Alright, well, let's just, let's just use the large beam sword, 3300, 28 chest-mounted Vulcan, shield buster rifle. Yeah, we'll start off with the large beam sword. Gotta show off as many of the attacks as we can. You must think you're pretty hot stuff chasing us down like that. But it's your turn to be the target now. Eat this! Alright, let's see how much damage we can do. Yes. Cannon versus Buster Rifle. You're probably going for, yep, you're going for the chest-mounted Vulcan. Could get the kill that way, but we won't. Alright, now we get to go on a fighting spree. Let's start off with the chest-mounted Vulcan. We can get the kill on the command. Actually, I wonder if we get, was the victory condition defeat all enemies? Want to double check that. Yep, destroy all enemy units. Perfect. So there's no rush here. We can get rid of the Daughtris command. Good Vulcans. And let's grab that shield buster rifle. And the last guy will kill on the counterattack. Alright. Beam Saber, Vulcan! There we are, we got him. Battle clear. Alright, nice. Back to the story we go. We sure cleared those guys out. We should be safe now, Tifa. Dark Muramasa, all the alternate series past Double Zeta and Wing only have one hard mode and a handful of stages. It makes it really hard to get build materials for the SR and SSR units. Yeah, I kind of noticed with the fact that there were only 8 stages and 1 hard here. It's gonna be rough. Dot dot dot. The shield buster rifle is quite impractical. Can't shoot when in shield mode. Yes. Tifa, are you okay? Whoa, what? Are those... Gundam type, huh? That thing should put up one hell of a fight. As you please. Oh, here he's Roy B. Loy instead of Roy B. Roy. Gundams? There are 2 of them? It's that Gundam. I can't believe it. Jamil Neat. He's a pretty neat guy. Is the moon out? Huh? I'm asking if the moon's out. Captain? There we go, there's our story. Oh, they don't know about the best BFG in Gundam history. You know, the BFG is nice, but the lunar-powered steam explosion is also very, very nice. And yes, I haven't watched Gundam X in 20 years. I remember the steam explosion. It was that memorable. And if you've watched Mythbusters, you know just how strong steam explosions are. Of course, if you read history, you also know how powerful steam explosions are. When you see steam locomotives that have, that suffer steam explosions. Alrighty, so... in the AU stages, I want to try doing something different. I've got all of these stupidly overpowered units. And it's just like, yeah, that's kind of silly. We can obviously just breeze through this. I mean, look, we need only 60,000 60,000 combat power. But I was thinking, yeah, just confirm the alternate series. Yeah, that's what I assumed it would be, because that's all we have. That doesn't sound right. Oh, we've got others. They're just level 1, and those guys are nice enough to be level 50. Okay. My problem is that they're all just plain old regular Daughtresses. And I follow a strict no duplicate rule. So, we're gonna hit the dev diagram and see if we can't make something out of those Daughtresses. We can take the north evolutionary routes. What'll that give us? Oh, a G-bit. Interesting. That'll probably give us, yep, a Datrus weapon. That's what I figured. And that opens up that entire development path. And we also got stuff down here. A Stardoth. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh my, what is even that thing? Slash Buffalo. Okay. Okie dokie. So yeah. Let's trade one of those Datruses out for a G-Bit Dome. And we can probably even upgrade it to just a plain old GX bit. Yeah, that's good. That's good. It actually decreases its power. Okay. That's silly. Is that our... So yeah, that's where we would get a Gundam X. That is the Gundam Airmaster. Yeah, you know what? We'll upgrade to a GX bit, since that'll take us on the path to getting the, getting the Gundams. Yes, execute, yes, even though it's a favorite. There we are. GX bit. And, you can, become a Datrus. Datrus weapon. What's your route? A corral. I don't know what those things are. A Valiant. A Fire Wallaby. Does that require both? It requires both. Okay. So I figure, well, I need, let me go back to the team. And also free squad. Batch formation. Filters. Sort, not sort, filter. We're doing everything is Gundam X only. Confirm. Yeah, that's in the sorted squads. Series squad. So yeah, we got our gotcha units that we could use, but whatever. Not messing with those at the moment. Airmaster, Leopard, and X are at the top part of the dev tree. Yep. I did see all of them. I'm just wandering around, taking a look at different parts of the dev tree. Splitting things out. I guess... I mean, obviously, since I have these guys, I could go for that. Yeah, since they're all freed in Affinity. And I'm assuming, if we jump back to the dev diagram, all of these guys are... freed in Affinity. You know, since those are just ours, yeah. Are you... Oh, you're a Versargo. So that's going to be the Destroy. That's going to be Leopard Destroy. That's going to be the Airmaster upgrade. That's going to be the Divider. Yep, that's the Divider, so that question mark is going to be the Double X. Alright. So you know what? Fine. We'll take the other Datrus. We'll follow the same line of development. We'll get these guys their correct mobile suits. Develop. Execute. Alright. Gundam Airmaster. And Gundam Leopard. It's a downgrade from the GX bit. Oh my goodness. And you we obviously can't get because we need the bit there. Yeah, Versago. So that's kind of the northern route taken for now. Let's get back to sortie preparations. I guess we can rearrange these guys to make sure that they're all piloting the correct units, and they were literally piloting everyone the wrong one. You get the Gundam Leopard, and you need something that is an offensive type rather than a support type. So, obviously the Gundam X is... Oh, wow. He's the wrong pilot for the Divider, because the Divider is defensive. Alright. We could switch you over to that one. That would make sense. Or we could grab a Fire Wallaby. I have no idea what a Fire Wallaby even is supposed to be, so that is what I will take. Yay. Alright. And back to sortie preparations. Let's sort not by rarity, but by combat power. There we are, Fire Wallaby. Good. We do need a little bit more power up. Unfortunately, yeah, everything here is pretty darn weak. But even worse than that is that I don't have any pilots. Filter by series. Gundam X. I mean, this challenge, lol, the forced empty live stream of Rumble. They gotta stop forcing people to do premium streams. Heh. I mean, yeah, but whatever. Alright, so we got everybody that we can. And let's filter here by same series, Gundam X. Confirm. Alright, everybody's locked. Oof, there are only 4. Yeah, I'm gonna regret this. Okay, so I'm going to allow myself to use other pilots, but units, I'm going to continue to restrict myself to Gundam X units. So let's just build 4 more... no, back to sortie. I know I'm kind of wasting time with this, but I'm feeling like doing a little bit of a challenge. Yeah, then that Septum, that's just way too underpowered. We're looking at 1600. It's gonna be too weak. All of those guys are too weak. That's fine. Back to dev diagram. You are an R. You're a Wise Wallaby. I'll upgrade to the Wise Wallaby next turn. Here, let's upgrade to a Dauntless Weapon. Executes, yes. And you can take a Corel. Whatever the frick a Corel is. And let's bulk develop a Dauntless Weapon. And turn you into a Valiant. Execute. Good. Alright, alright. Things looking a little better now, and we'll grab an Estardoth. Alright, Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay. So the Wallaby doesn't count. So we have 1, 2, 3. And you know what? I'll just take a Daughters and a Daughters weapon. That'll give me, that'll give us 5. Alright, and back to sortie preparations. Back to here. I'll take 1, 2, 3. Oh. Silly me. Batch formation. There we are. Filter by combat power, perfect. 1, 2, 3. And... ah. Am I missing something? 1, 2, 3, 4. Plain old Daughters? Alright. Back to the dev diagram. Did I? Oh yeah. We just don't have the regular Daughters. I thought I made one, but I was just thinking about one and didn't make it. Oh, I made it, and then I made the Daughters weapon instead of making a bulk development, which is what I intended to do. There we go. That solved the issue. There we go. Our good old Daughters. Characters. We can reset the filter. Let's get ourselves an attacker. Why not? We'll put Setsun as the first attacker. And then get a bunch of supporters. Mark, Guy, Jean, Kagali. Sure, why not? And cool, we actually have something really close to balanced combat power. Will any of these guys even help in any way? You have large unit, we don't have any larges. You have Gundam, Zeta, Wing, 00, IBO, Witch for Mercury, UC, alternate already used, Xeon, whatever. I'll just use you since you're an ultra rare and you have the best regular supports. Alright, let's sortie. Let us sortie. The Freedom. The Vulture's land battleship suddenly appears alongside 2 Gundams. The mobile suits back Garrett into a tight spot. When Garrett realizes that they want Tifa, however, he is left with no choice but to use her as a human shield to keep them from attacking. Now what? Are you gonna shoot her? You can't, can you? Because she's what you came for. You coward! Huh, not bad at all. Don't forget, I'm holding the Ace of Hearts right here. See ya! Oh. Jamil, captain of the Freedom, orders the 2 Gundams not to chase the Gundam X as it flees. And so, Garrett and Tifa manage to escape their predicament. I'm sorry, Tifa. It might have been for show, but I still used you as a shield. Were you scared? I trusted you. I see. Meanwhile, an information broker who observed Garrett's entire encounter from the shadows attempts to sell the intel to some vultures. The onlooker believes that the very existence of the Gundam X would prove enticing. In working order, a single mobile suit affords unrivaled power, and even when damaged, its components can be replaced at a reasonable price. Such is the Gundam type. As expected, the news intrigues the vultures, and a furious race for the Gundam X begins. Following their escape from the land battleship, the Frieden, Garrett and Tifa take refuge in the woods.
I want to know more about you.
In response to this request from Tifa, Garrett begins to share his life story, starting as far back as he can. I was born the same year the war ended. In my earliest memories, things were still a mess. There was no sun in the sky. It was like winter all the time. Half of my friends died, one way or another. Then it looked like spring had finally come. Van Boymus, hello, welcome to Gundam Fallout. Yes. The Gundam that the US should have gotten. That's when I thought of becoming a mechanic. I've always been good at that kind of thing. I guess I inherited it from my father. But then, one day the city was attacked by bandits in mobile suits. It was a miracle I survived. No, I think that's when I buried a part of me. Well, it's because it failed in Japan. The ratings in Japan were terrible. The problem is Bandai is stupid and doesn't realize that what failed in Japan doesn't mean it'll fail in the US. Would have done well in America. But Bandai insisted, no, everything about Gundam has to point back to First Gundam. That's how I put it behind me, anyway. And how I ended up in this line of work. Sad times bring sad memories. I'm alone, too. Tifa! Hey, Tifa, if we both get out of here in one piece, why don't we... Garrett, watch out! Whoa! What the hell's going on? Nope. Wrong voice. The treasure ours! Now play nice and hand that Gundam over. Still not the right voice. She was not... I do not remember this character at all, but I can guarantee she was not that high-pitched. She's not an kind of woman. She's... No, definitely not that last one. Whatever. I mean, Go Line was meh in Japan, but became a major hit for the US to the point they were willing to pay for more episodes. Exactly, and that's the thing. Japan just doesn't understand. What's a hit in Japan isn't always a hit in America, and what's a bomb in Japan isn't always a bomb in America. Now, sure, if they, for example, tried pulling in Gingeyser or Changeman Ken, obviously that stuff would fail hard. But maybe we would have gotten more memes. This must be my lucky day. Even a Gundam needs a pilot to work. Gah, a vulture. Damn it, we're sitting ducks out here. We've got to do something. Farewell, children. Huh? To be honest, I'd have played Gundam X before the original Gundam on Toonami. Yes! 100 times yes. Ugh! What now? Another bombardment? More vultures? More of them? Tifa, we have to get into the Gundam right now! Also, of the two Tifas, this one's the better Tifa. Original Gundam's not a bad show, but geez, by even then the animation for the show was, oi, yes. And I mean especially when you compare just how beautiful 90s animation was, which is the rant that I went on earlier in this episode before you joined. But yeah, compare beautiful 90s animation to 1979 animation. Yeah. Where are all those mobile suits coming from? And are they all here for the Gundam? You think I'm going to let anyone else get what's mine? Damn it, this is serious. There's no way I'm gonna lose to a bunch of thugs like you. Possibly should have shown the original Gundam movies. Yes. You're thinking smart. You're thinking smarter than them. The animation there, it's quite a lot better. I mean, the first one just had touch-ups, but 2 and 3 definitely had a bunch of new animation, had a lot of touch-ups. It was very nice. Alright, mission objective, defeat Vidoba Morte. Alright, here is our squad. We are no longer super powered like we were at in Double Zeta. Like I said, I was getting kind of bored of the whole crazy super powered thing. But I do love the insane amount of support attacks that we have. This should be fun. I hope. Let's get an attack burst from Kagali. Beam Saber's the stronger weapon, but you can't hit it. Okay. Unless you got a movement, you do not have movement also. Oh, so close. Damn it. And sounds better than the Zeta movies, which was oi. Not in story, but it's what happens when you mix cutting-edge animation with even good 80s animation, yeah. Terryform just got the most satisfaction from Eternal Road Rival Hard. Oh, please, tell me more. I am intrigued. Go ahead and, hit you? No, hit them! Yeah, machine gun! Yeah. I'm gonna use the cannon, obviously. And no one is in support attack range. Lovely. Okay. Or rather, he's not in support attack range. That's fine. You are an attack type. You are. Get yourself some attack boost, Setsuna, because you're gonna need it. You are not in range, but you do have a lock. Not a lock-on. I did not want that. I used 2 Justice Meteors to kill 6 minions each with the map weapon. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Genis and a Septum. I guess you can attack the Janice. Janice, whatever. Also weird, Gundam X didn't go over to the US as G Gundam Wing went over as well. Yeah. But like I said, it's because that one failed. That's all it was. Nothing more complicated than that. Beam rifle? Sure. Let's see your beam rifle. Let's see you dodge this. Good job, Valiant. Oh, very nice. Beam knife. Okay. Just left with Gundam Wing Hard and Experts 3, 4, and 5. Nice, nice, nice. I haven't done any Experts. X got bad reception due to it after Ava and right before Nadesico. Beam Knife Barrage. Okay, okay. Worst timing, yeah. So I do not remember this unit at all, but dang, that is nice. The Mecha Fatigue, yeah, yeah. To be fair, there was also just plain old Gundam Fatigue, because it basically came in, I mean, G, Wing, X were back to back. Just like one finished and the next started. Alright, you can... You know what, I'll just... No. I'll put you there. Anyway, we already saw that one, so we don't need to watch it again. We saw the... We did not see the cannon, right? We did see the cannon. Oh well. Lock-on. Do not need a lock-on. We're fine. And you can't hit anyone. Of course you can't. Of course you can't. That mech's got long arms. Yes, it does. Bring Stabity, Wendy Lee, the voice actress for Yoruichi, is 65, and I thought she was in her mid-40s. Find it weird that Gao Gaigar never was on Toonami or any of the Elderon series. Well, the Elderon series has a problem that all of them are called, like God, their super forms are like God something or others. So yeah. Let's see your air buster rifle. Zeong has the longest arms. It does have very long arms if you count the wires. Here we are, buster rifle. Melee, no. How about a Gatling barrage? How about a missile barrage? Now let's start with the missile barrage, why not? Your time's up! Always do the literal translation of God to power. Alright, missile barrage. Pew! Shield buster rifle, chest mounted Vulcan. We already saw all of these, so whatever. Yeah. Chest Vulcan, why not? Just hold on, Tifa. I have the power of Kira and anime on my side. Ah. But if you've been watching G Kooks, you would have had the power of Kira and anime on your side. Nope, not you. You. And we can get a support attack from Royby. Have slightly overexposed him, but whatever. It's not an actual whatever. Honestly wonder if they will use G-Cook's VA to do the main UC characters they voiced at some point, especially with Char. I don't know. Possibly. Maybe. Haha. Ah, good. You attack the leopard. No, you can opt in. Beautiful. Zeong has the 6-range arms. Alright, and Leopard has used up all of his energy. We can't even afford our strongest attack anymore. Oh boy. Alright, let's at least defeat the Slash Buffalo and let's see what we get. Energy restore time. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I almost had it. Condition achieved. What do we get? Reinforcements. Man, there's no end to these guys. How many vultures are out there? Seriously, for, really? You're calling it Gyuks? Gyuk? I'd laugh hard if they used some Thunderbolt characters in it. Garrett? Don't worry, Tifa. I'm not gonna lose. It doesn't matter how many I'm up against. That's right. I can't lose. Alright. Destroy all enemy units. Ha 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 ha. Of course, these guys get HP support from their commanders, so that was a bit of a mistake. Yeah, well. I think that force... Alright, well, we're just gonna bundle up and hopefully someone... Yeah. We'll just have to get everyone into a nice tight circle and then use the support attack. That's pretty much what it comes down to. You know what? Since you can get that far, go that far. 90mm machine gun? Flamethrower. That's why it's called a flame wallaby. Oh, we can't say no to a flamethrower, but first we'll use the machine gun. We'll get rid of him. Haven't watched G-Kooks, probably watch it tomorrow, given I think the author's trying to saying Thunderbolt is an alternate UC timeline. It is. Weird merge though, hope they don't ruin the face of the full armored Gundam. Oh, I found something strange. Magical girl Puni-chan, aka what happens when a magical princess of a magical land that could freak out people from Fallout hits the earth. Seriously, she'd break rad scorpions for a warm-up. It sounds vaguely familiar. I think I've heard of that, but I don't know any details about it. Alright. Now let's use the flame that the Flame Wallaby is known for. Let's go commit some war crimes. 2006 anime with 4 episodes at least. Okay, okay. Yeah, you can just head over there. That's your cheapest attack. It's enough for the kill, so you don't need to worry. You'll leave in 3 minutes. Okay, cool, yeah. That'll be 1 a.m. my time. I'm gonna be wrapping the episode up as soon as I beat these guys, but... not rushing to beat them or anything. Although we are already... it was just mental, nice. We are already 10 minutes past where I would have liked to end the episode, but that is partially because I wasted a lot of time. No, you don't... you don't need to attack. You can, though. Eh. Pew pew. New character request in 2 minutes. That is true. That is very true. We'll get that at the start of the next episode, though. Yeah. You got a decent amount of energy. You can at least, well, we'll see. You can say backtrack to over there. That's kind of where we'll have our, defensive line form. You can backtrack to there. You can back out to here. You can head out to there as well, I guess. I guess I can put you there so that you got covering fire against these guys just in case. And plus you're fast enough that it doesn't hurt. No. Yeah, that's probably for the best. End phase, stand by and end. There we go. We can get a support attack kill. Hooray! Let me put it that Pop Team Epic crew might even look at Puni-chan like she was crazy. Oh my, that is definitely crazy then. Garrett is having fun with his flamethrower. But he's also about to run out of energy. Okay, Pop Team Epic thinks she's crazy. I am very concerned. See ya, Derry. Hasta la bye-bye. Alright, sure, I guess everyone can just hop in on the assault, Kagali, get moving. And you're out of support range. Lovely. Yeah! Yeah! 90 mil, we've seen that. Jean-Luc Duval, machine cannon, melee, well, we gotta use the machine. Machine gun plus you to get a support attack kill. Shoot from the chest. Nice. Puni-chan also got into a fight with an ancient magical giant god and broke off his fingers, and then he remembered who she was and literally left freaked out and scared. Alright, let's get some more speed for Guy. Still can't hit anyone. Let's take an extra step for Mark. And now he's able to get a few kills in. Shoot down that Doctress. You're mine. Yeah, we've seen the beam rifle. And then we can get in here and use the beam saber. Yeah. Alright, de-transform. Buster Rifle. No. There we are. Perfect. Yeah, stay out of Witz's way. He's got those double Buster Rifles. Our magical mascot involved a fight to the death, and he tries to be cute and such in public, but he's not. Oh, and you're out of energy. Okay. Yeah, just energy restore you guys since we're literally fighting the last guy here. Head-mounted Vulcan, shoulder missile is where it's at. Force include the support attack and get the kill. So yeah, it's a deranged parody of a magical girl series. But hopefully it's not Madoka-like. There we are. We got these. We just barely hit 10k. Definitely gonna need to level these guys up a bit. Ooh, what did we get? We got an Estaroth, which we already have. And we got some development materials. There's more of them. A lot more. Just how badly do they want this Gundam? That mobile suit's a Gundam. People pay a whole lot for those. Aim for the cockpit. Kill the pilot, kill the pilot, kill the pilot. Du-du-du. You think I'm gonna die here? You think I'm gonna let her die? Puni-chan would have broken those magical power-giving beings with her holds and possibly ate them. Tifa and I, we're both getting out of this alive! Garrett? We'll be entering the combat zone in 5 minutes. All right, all hands to battle stations. What is this ominous feeling? It couldn't be. Oh, but it is. Gah! God damn it! I can't die here. But this might really be the end. Garen, I will give you my power. Power? What's this? Satellite system? Satellite system. Tifa, is this your power? The sensation. I knew it. It's the satellite system. Tifa, you mustn't use that power. Huh? What's that Gundam playing at? Satellite cannon deployed. A laser from the moon? Microwaves in 4.03 seconds? The BMFG engaged. Oh yes. It's coming. This is incredible! There's so much energy! It's unreal! Alright. Fire! Don't shoot! all those mobile suits destroyed in an instant. So this is the power of a Gundam. And they had a lot of those made. Oh, they had a lot of those made. But we're alive, right, Tifa? Tifa? Yeah, she just got herself some PTSD because she felt every single one of those people die. Man, that Gundam's got it on a whole other level. As children toys go. Huh. Jamil's ear is red for some reason. Too many people have died, Tifa. You're going to... Tifa! What happened? Tifa! Tifa! Alrighty! We got that taken care of. We are going to need to upgrade our units, cause they just barely pulled that off there. They definitely need some more levels, some more energy, and all that good stuff. But that is all for next time. Oof, hour 20-minute episode, yeah. And then factor in all the issues we had with starting it. It's almost 2 hours that we've been doing stuff here. Anyway, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description, as always. And VOD folks, I'll see you next time. But stream folks, we'll do one more episode. Alright, see you next time. Bye-bye. Alright. Grab a little water. A bit late there, Jamil, on making sure you're ready to pull the trigger. Yes. Alright, let's get going. Hello and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. Last time we started on Gundam X, we got ourselves the Gundam Jack the X Gundam X, and Tifa got us the satellite cannon, and boy oh boy did she regret it. Now let's hop on in here because we got plenty of requests. Yes, Garrett is unlocked. Upgrade a unit from Gundam X. Easy, we will absolutely be doing that. Transfer a humma. Let's go do that. Move. Or as the saying goes, move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Move, bitch, get out the way. Get out the way, bitch, get out the way. Alright, there's our humma. And Kamai reaches rank 2. Atherin, what do you want? 4 developments in Seed. Sure. One development. Two developments. Three developments. And 4 developments. Perfect. There's the 105 Dagger Jet Striker. There we are. Report completed. We're getting him closer to his final goal. There we are. And upgrade a unit from Gundam X. We're going to be doing more than just upgrading. We're going to be going to the stage. No, first let's head over here because we got missions to grab. Cumulatives, request rank 2 for Haman, 30 diamonds. Nice and easy. Yes. Stage, main stage, Gundam X, select. And let's go to the dev diagram. Alright, first and foremost, Fire Wallaby, as cool as your flamethrower attack was, we're gonna upgrade you to the Wise Wallaby. There you go. Yeah, that is a upgrade. And Garrett can continue being in the units that he has natural affinity for. Good. Valiant. We can upgrade you to a Esperanza. Ooh. Yes, we're using a favorite unit. Corel, you shall be upgraded to a Britova. Okay. Yes, use a favorite unit. Oh, that's a interesting change of pace. You stay as you are, you stay as you are. That Daughters, you know what? You can become a GX-bit dome. That should be a fun change of pace for you. Or just G-bit dome. There. So yeah, we got you, not gonna head down that path. We got that one. So the Daughters weapon, stop by the Valiant again. Yes, yes, good. And continue on out into a Gadil. Interesting units. Alright, so we got ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, we got one of these, and we'll just upgrade that to a Genis. Okay. Simple enough. And that is our new team, apparently. Leave the Stardoth where it is. Sortie preparations. Yeah, you stay as you are. You're just fine. Free squad. Oh, my bad. G-bits are only space capable, it seems. Yep, they are space only. Okay. So much for that. That's fine. We'll take the second of Stardoth. Develop it into the, Janice. And the other one can hop up here and become a Slash Buffalo. That sounds like a Mega Man enemy. Or specifically an X enemy. There we are. I think we can make that work. Sortie preparations, free squad, goodbye G-bit. Hello slash Buffalo. And wait, what? Hello slash Buffalo swap. Thank you. And a batch formation. Characters. Yeah, Amate. Switch to support. Mark. Guy. Switch back to attack. Shiko. Sure, why not? Alright, we have the minimum requirements now. Hooray. Let's go! But yeah, by keeping my power down, this is actually kind of a little bit of strategy. Although both are saved by the satellite cannon, Tifa suddenly loses consciousness and collapses. As Garrett panics, the Freedom, a ship that once detained Tifa, arrives before him. Jamil Neat, captain of the Freedom, pries open the Gundam X's cockpit, trains a gun on Garrett, and orders him to surrender. You know, Jamil and Garrett can both join the ranks of, and Shiro, can join the ranks of people that fought mobile suits on foot. Oh, and the missile team from Gundam, from MS Igloo to the Gravity Front, the first episode, where they're learning how to use, or where they're using all those anti-MS missiles against the Zakus. With no recourse, Garrett is taken into custody, while Tifa receives treatment aboard the vessel. Damn it, let me go! You can't keep me here! Give Tifa back! Jamil also has his laser vision going by a Super Robot Wars 4 coma. Oh? Dude, do say more. I don't believe I've read that 4 coma. Not happening. Let me tell you something. All the pain and fear those people you killed felt when they died, she experienced it too. Every emotion in an instant. That's why she's in pain. Basically a Cyclops of the X-Men joke. Okay, that's what I assumed, but I thought there might have been something more to it. She can read people's minds, and that includes people about to die. God knows how she must feel right now. Tifa has a power that makes her different from others. You can't possibly hope to ease her pain. You don't have what it takes to handle either of them, the GX or Tifa. Having spoken his piece, Jamil locks Garrett in and leaves. Around this time, Shagya Frost, a freelance mobile suit pilot, approaches the alternative company. The company is dogged in its mission to recapture Tifa, and Shagya offers them his service. Jamil protecting his feelings like a lot there. Yeah. I hear that people with special, superhuman abilities existed during the war. People called new types. Isn't that right, Von Alternative? If the girl's a new type, then her value is incalculable. She could be a boon to your profits here at the Alternative Company, too. Is the Alternative Company supposed to be something like Anaheim Electronics? Rest assured, I will get you, Tifa, a deal. Given piloting X units had Jamil burn out his own mobile suit powers. Yep. My steed's a savage one. Gundam Versago,
一方
which will later
繊
become
維や
Versago
テクスの
Chest
診
Break.
断によりティファは絶対安静とされ
The ship's physician,
フリーデンは争いを避けるために
Ah, come on, he's
湖の深みに
Tex,
匂い
like
をつけ
Tex
て
Avery with an X. Not a CH, he's not a Tex. Meanwhile, the ship's physician, Tex, orders bed rest for Tifa, and the Frieden heads itself into a secluded lake shore to avoid further conflict. Oh. Wait, was the steam explosion this early? I thought it was later.
そこに
Yeah, he burnt
バ
out
ン
his
カーに
new
追わ
type
れるモビル
powers
スーツが迷い
and was a nightmare to him. Yes,
フリー
he's
デンは
got some good
そのモビル
PTSD.
スーツとパイロットであるオルバを
A mobile
助
suit
け収容
pursued
し
by vultures stumbles onto the scene, and the Frieden aids its pilot Olba before taking him in.
だがオルバ
But
はシャギア
Olba
の双子の
is in
弟
fact Shagia's twin brother.
彼は病室
Twin?
に忍び
Oh
込み
my, they look nothing alike. I thought he was his younger brother.
愛機ガンダムアシタロンで逃亡した
He sneaks into the medical ward and drugs Tifa, putting her to sleep before he absconds with her and his prized Gundam Ashtaron. Stop! Just what do you think you're... Stop! Just where do you think you're taking my patient? I'm here to save you, sweet princess. Now come with me.
このことに気づいたジャミルは
Realizing Tifa
ティ
is
ファを
gone,
奪回すべく
Jamil quickly orders the crew to set off for the alternative company, where Olba is taking her.
作戦は一刻を争う
Although the crew of the Frieden has no time to
一
spare,
度襲撃を受
they
けた
find themselves unsure how to
限
proceed,
界態勢を
given
敷い
the
ている
alternative company is likely on high alert,
戸惑った
having suffered a surprise attack before. Why is the captain so set on this girl, Tifa Adil? Is she worth risking their lives over? Wait, risking whose lives?
これに対しジャミルは自分の過
So
去を語った
pressed, Jamil opens up about his past.
15年
During
前
the
の戦
war
争で
15
ガ
years
ンダム
earlier,
X に乗っていたパイ
Jamil
ロット
himself
である
piloted the Gundam
New type
X
だった。
and was a new type.
彼はその力ゆえに
Owing to the
戦争
power
の
he
道具として利
possessed,
用され
he was used as
つ
a
いには
weapon
史
for
上
war
最悪の悲劇を
and
引き起
ultimately
こすきっか
triggered
け
the
になって
worst
しまう
tragedy in human history. The fighting intensified, and all was lost. Oh, whoops. The fighting intensified, and all was lost. We new types were pressed into service as tools of war, and most of us died. When I try to use my new type abilities, I get blinding headaches. Even now, I can't so much as get into a cockpit. There's a chance that Tifa's a new type too, so I want to protect her. I won't let anyone use her or drag her into another disaster. And it's not just Tifa. If anyone else out there has that kind of power, I'll do whatever it takes to keep them safe. That's my answer for you. Ah.
クルーたちはジャミルの切なる
Hearing
思いに
Jamil's somber sincerity, his crew comes to understand his
雇われであるロア
intentions.
ビーとウィッ
But
ツ
Roy B and Wits,
その思いに
two
付き合い
hired
きれないと
hands,
協
find
力
that
を
their
拒否
goals misalign with those of Jamil and decline to help.
ジャミルとクルーの会話を聞いていた
Overhearing the
カロー
conversation between
彼
Jamil
が
and his
牙を
crew,
本当に大切に思ってい
Garen
たことを
realizes
理
how
解
deeply the captain cares for
そ
Tifa.
して
He
ロアビ
attempts
ーと
to
ウィッ
stop
ツを
Roy
引
B
き止め
and
ようとす
Wits.
るがそれは叶わず
Though the two leave
二
the
人はフリー
Freedom,
デンを降り
their departure is made more
なるほどの
reluctant
まっす
by
ぐな思い
Garen's
に
earnest pleas.
後ろ髪を引
Garen just
ガンダ
wants
ム
to
タイプ
save his
1という
waifu.
重大な戦力を欠いたまま
Bereft of
それ
two
でも
powerful
フリーデンは
Gundam
ア
types,
ルタネイティブ
the
社へ
Freedom
向かう
continues towards the alternative company undeterred.
そこで待ち受けているのは
Upon arriving, they are greeted by Shagya Frost and his Gundam
アルタネイティブ
Versago,
社のモビル
as
スー
well as
ツ
a
部隊
squadron of the alternative company's mobile suits. Okay, so anyway, before we move on to this point, back in the day, I was just kind of sketching out a Super Robot Wars storyline. You know, I didn't really get into too much detail on everything, but what I wanted the prequel to be was, well, it combined a few things. Also, I don't remember a lot of the things that I had. But I know that it had a Gundam X and Char's counterattack crossing over. What I had in mind was that when they were testing the Psycho Frame on the new Gundam, there was a psychic miracle. Amuro disappeared, and basically his consciousness got stuck inside of the Psycho Frame. That is what became Dome. Jamil was, of course, the same Jamil that we have during the prologue, or in the flashback, of Gundam X. So, you know, he's 15, young new type. And just because canonically Yu Kojima from Blue Destiny is in the battle around Axis during Char's counterattack, the idea was that Yu Kojima takes Jamil Neat under his wing. Also, I had some other shenanigans happen. Basically, they can't drop Axis, but they can drop another giant rock, which actually turns out to be the moon that has Adamite creatures, Atom creatures from Evangelion. So that's how we get Evangelion into the mix. And I had a few other things, but yeah, eventually Char does succeed, does cause the 15 years of winter, and also coincidentally causes angel attacks to start happening on Earth. Yay! Good job, Char. But yeah, I don't remember the rest of the details. I know I have it written down somewhere, but yeah. Everything went well, brother. I'd expect nothing less of the younger Frost. Hand Tifa deal over to our client. Roger. Von Alternative, I presume. I brought Tifa a deal with me, just as my brother promised. Ah, you must be Ulba Frost. Very good. She's drugged. You may want to treat her sooner rather than later. Right, I'm off to take care of those vultures with my brother. Yes, they must be dealt with thoroughly. Especially those dangerous mobile suit pilots privy to classified information. So that Ulba guy was an enemy spy? How dare he steal Tifa away? He's gonna pay for that. Wait, what are you planning? I don't remember giving you permission to pilot the GX. But I'm the only one who can go. Wits and Royby have gone, and you've got a phobia of cockpits. Speaking of phobia of cockpits, again, just like random little scenes that sometimes come into my head, little vivid ones. So this takes place sometime between Mobile Suit Gundam and Zeta Gundam. Unrelated completely to any sort of Super Robot Wars or anything. Just an interesting little vignette. You got a bunch of EFF trainees moving around in their mobile suits, getting used to them, practicing and stuff like that, and you know, Amuro comes out. Oh, hey, it's the hero of the 1 Year War. You know, they parade him around, do some propaganda with him, have him step in, you know, have him move around in a cockpit, and then just getting some PSD, his hand shaking, and like unable to actually do anything, and just needing to make a call back to HQ on a private channel just saying, nope, create some emergency and get me out of here. Yeah, just like a little thing, just to get a little more information kind of Amro's state in between Gundam and Zeta Gundam. Anyway, hello Naito Sora, how are you doing? So you were listening to all that. It doesn't matter. Just look at the enemy's firepower. They possess Gundam types we have no intel on. Does none of this faze you? No, it doesn't. I've got a Gundam too. Doing well, good, glad you are. Play this poorly and you'll die. I've been risking my life from the get-go. Then let me ask you something. Why do you fight? Why are you risking your life? Huh? That's because I want to, for the new types. Ah, damn it, that's not it. I want to help Tifa. I like her. It's not like I could help it. Dude's got a crush. All right. Then go get her. I have been doing pretty well as well. I got 16 episodes uploaded today, edited for, not 14, edited less, but 10-ish maybe? About, something like that. But yeah, good stuff. You got it! And yeah, we're finally into the short section of this, so we're getting close to the end of the story. Although we do have a event coming up soon. Are you sure, Captain, about letting him go? The boy's got some rough edges, but he's talented. And unlike me, he can enter a cockpit. He reminds me of my younger, reckless self. Jamil, he is a Quattro. Just hold on, Tifa. I'm on my way. Yep. Mission objective, destroy all enemy units. I figured it'd be something like that. Okay. Alright. Guest forces. We got just the Frieden and the Gundam X. We got our guys over here. Okay. Alright, well, hopefully these guys are stronger now. That is the hope always. Ooh, Shiko has massive melee stats, right? If I recall correctly, details. Yes, she's got 686 melee. Ooh, this should be fun. Oh, it's nowhere near as strong as I had hoped. Even with the support attack first, it's not gonna get the kill. Okay. Change of plan. You hop over here. And puts all those guys in support attack range. Good. Soften it up first. Gaze. Tifa! No. This is Tifa with 2 Fs. It's the better Tifa. There. Now you can head over here. Attack. And you'll get the kill. Let's take a peek at that heat blade. Oh, and we got claimed again. Ugh. Alright, let's quickly get unclaimed. Unclaimed. Go ahead, short range, use the support attack. Get a little attack up, use a support. At least the sound when you pronounced is the same. Sorry, could you clarify what you meant by that case? The sound when I pronounced what is the same? Yeah, we got no support attacks left. Nobody's weakened. Okay, well, that's hang tighter in that case. Micro missiles. Tifa or Tifa? Yes, yes. They are pronounced the same. But Double F Tifa's cuter. That's all it comes down to. It's over! Alright, and yeah, and Sony, they respond to copyright disputes instantly, and they instantly deny them. They're like, nope, you get nothing. Bikurishita. I should have done a gun barrage. Oh well. Shoulder missile, sure. Now you're mine. Oh, not enough for the kill. That's annoying. And you can't reach anyone else. Okay, well. Get the kill there. Gundam, here we go! Sokoda! There we are. Get into the line. You can step a bit forward. Attack that guy at extreme range. Frieden, moving out. Up. Oh boy. Dusk, as good a time as any to die. Good job. Gonna go into lurk mode, building Caliburn right now. Caliburn from Zone of the Enders? Oof! Oof! I'll send you to hell before you see the moon. Reminds me of sister unit for the Ariel. Ah, okay. Reminds me of a line from The Simpsons. Bart, I will send you to heaven before sending you to hell. Alright, go ahead and counter. Oh no, he missed. Fortunately, the ships can tank quite a bit of damage at first. Also, Eternal does not allow you to put your units onto the ships, which is kind of annoying. Alright, not in support attack range, okay. How about here? Ugh, so close. Yeah, that's got a difference of 400, which is very much worth it. And that will get a kill on me, which I do not want. Right, who has the most health? You do. May as well join the counterattack. Let's do it. Monofilament wire cutter. Oh my. That is a thing. Damn it, we almost had them. Calm yourself, Ulba. We'll finish this another day. Oh. Kill one and they both retreat. Nice. Nice. Sport attack, get the kill, thank you. Oh, also I just realized skill, oh, no? Whatever. There we are. May as well get some healing for everyone. Since we can really use it. Kira Kira. We saw the beam saber. For some reason I didn't think we did, but we did. And you're out of energy. Nice try. Use the monofilament. Get yourself another kill. And that's the South Force taken care of. Good. North Force. North Force, North Force, North Force. What shall we do with you? Roy B, what you gonna support attack with? A grenade launcher? Very nice. Works for me. Wallaby Beam Saber, and we got a capture. Nice. Always nice to have. 4-1. Wits, I think you can get the kill. Yeah, because we want that head-mounted Vulcan, and those guys are in range now. Perfect. Stay out of my way. Right. You can head over there. Gatling Barrage. Yes, we want ourselves a Gatling Barrage. Nope. We are going to attack you. 84%. Sure. Nope. Did not mean to support attack. Oh well. It works. It works. Gatling, get the kill. Yeah. Did I hear a Wookiee? Was it that? Machine gun, beam saber. Let's beam saber. It is your stronger attack after all. Oh no, we already saw that. Whatever. Alright. Make the shot. I think I may be going back to using overpowered units, because the fun is starting to lessen. Alright, shield buster rifle, good. Oh. Oh. Satellite cannon, yeah. It's not a map weapon. Oh, look at that. Amazing. You're out of energy. Why not? Activate. You can get yourself some more energy. You can kill it with a grenade launcher. Take this. Hey yo. What the? Who's the big guy? This Grandine has a flare cannon. It'll wipe out every last one of those meddlesome vultures. You're crazy. We don't even have the firepower. You're gonna end up... Yeesh, I can't bear to look at it. This thing's practically scrap metal. Some kids just play too rough with their toys. Wits, Royby, you both came back! Shut up, it's not like we came back because you asked. Consider this tying up loose ends. It would leave a sour taste to end things halfway. Right, I'll take them all out at once. Alright. Destroy all enemy units. Go, you can retreat a bit. You guys, well, you guys are strong by yourselves, so, I think you're gonna have to go on a solo rampage for a bit. Yeah, Buster Rifle's your best attack, and oh my goodness. Yeah, solo fighting is not gonna treat you well. Let's back up instead. You go there, you go there. Perfect. Stardust memory event. I've got it all done. Got everything. But anyway, hello, Shadowedly? I guess that's how you would pronounce it. Shadowedly. Welcome to the stream. Get out of here already. X main stage, yup. Pronounced it correctly. Woo! Epic. Yep, this is X main stage 3. Oof. Age main stage 1. We'll see. We'll see. They seem to have specifically skipped that one particular thing. Alright, well. Let's see, what things we actually have capable of doing damage. Doing a decent amount of damage, that is. Attack you. Really? You have no attacks that you can do because you're so out of energy. Rather, age event when. That is a more likely possibility, but still rather unlikely, I'm gonna say. Nothing there. Can't reach anyone either. Oh, no, he could have reached him. Oh well, too late. Now you're mine. I mean, the Age 1 normal, Swordia, and Razor in the games is Gacha unit. Yes, and I've got, I think, all 3 of them. Maybe not Razor. I think normal and Swordia. Let's watch that Gatling. They sure don't make it easy for us, huh? May as well get an attack boost. You Can't go that far, okay. Looking forward to it as well. Okay, cool. Legit started tweaking yesterday when they announced the build strike is in the game. Oh. First time seeing the build strike yourself. Alright, alright. Get yourself a boost. You need to get a little further, I guess. We can set you over there. Perfect. Nice try. Good. Decent, decent. Oof, that one's gonna hurt. I ain't got nothing better to do. If fighters here, I expect try divers re-rise. You better give me the you are re-rising or the you are transient Bandai! Pointless. Yes, it missed. You know what? You can restore your own energy. Silly me. Useless. Grenade launcher. Keep engaging in that long-range duel. Nope. If you defend, you die. Evade, 25% chance to survive. And we didn't get it. They got me. And he just used his energy to used his skill to regain his energy. Defend, just barely survive. Going. Shield Buster Rifle, higher your remaining HP, the stronger it is. But I say we just use the satellite cannon. Almost enough to get the kill. How about if we target you? Okay, how about if we use that instead? Alright, Shield Buster Rifle is sufficient against that Daughters. Theory, Bandai makes plasma play every time a unit with the G-Quack's character equips. Easy to copyright strike anyone that uploads the gameplay to YouTube. I wouldn't be surprised. That's actually a strategy that some police departments use. Like, if you go in and ask a question, they'll answer it, but they'll first play some copyrighted music, so if you're uploading stuff, you can't put it on YouTube. We already used the chin step, so there's nothing but... Who here still has actual energy? You do. Wit, support attack, and we'll get the kill. Alright, 3 units left. You got nothing for weapons. You got nothing. Now you do. Beam Saber. At this point, just make Meteor play when Jesus Yamato's in any unit. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum da-da-da. Right? Something like that. Do 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 do. Yeah, I can't. You can get over there. Do a bunch of damage to that guy. Yeah, what's the name of that one song? It's like Kira Yamato does as he pleases, or something like that. Everyone was looking at it just like, that's gotta be a joke. And we've used the machine gun too, right? No, we haven't. Good. I'm glad I went to check it out. Oh. Yeah, we got the kill too. How nice. Hey, thank you for the follow. Follow at Shadow Endley on Twitter. I will do so. Wow, we took an hour to do that. All because I decided to be silly and not do my overpowered runs. Hey, we got a Jamil. And yep, Jamil is defensive type, which means he is the better pilot for the Gundam X Divider. That's all the enemies taken care of. Now we can... The Grandine is restored and ready to operate. Looks like a mass-produced Big Zam. The Grandine won't fall so easily. Prepare to fire the flare cannon. It's time to put these whelps out of their misery. I can't believe it. That mobile armor is still active. We're gonna need way more firepower if we're gonna wreck it. Hey, aren't things getting a little out of hand here? I'm pretty beat up already. If I take another hit from that flare cannon... wait, we can use the Gundam X's satellite cannon. With that, we can blow the mobile armor to smithereens. But the enemies hold up near the facility. If we do that, harm may come to the girl Tifa as well. You are Destiny, with High No West Influence coloring being a pre-registered bonus when? Yes, but you lose it in the first update. Huh, I can hear a voice again. Tifa? Combine our power. Of course. Everyone, the bridge is in your hands. Captain, where are you going? Garrett! Jamil, what are you doing here? Lend me your strength. We're going to use Tifa's help to aim the satellite cannon. We need to fire only at the mobile armor, not the facility. You want to do what? Can we even pull off something like that? It's the only way. And if we fail, Tifa will die. I'd take the shot myself, but the cockpit's got my hand shaking. I'll tell you where to aim, so make sure you're ready to pull the trigger. Alright, I'm counting on you. Satellite cannon deployed. Where should I shoot? Just a moment. I'm listening for Tifa's thoughts. Ah! Is that blood? Is he bleeding? Hey, is everything alright? Wait, didn't you say that using your power hurts you? Yep, looks like he's bleeding from his ear. Don't worry about me. Ugh. Just the firing angle. Elevate by 2.3. Next, horizontal. Left, 4.15. Okay there. Do it, Garrett! Gotcha! Fire! Whoa! Finding success with a strategy built on cooperation. Jamil, Garrett, and Tifa overcome the odds and survive. Following Tifa's guidance, the satellite cannon destroys only the Grandine, allowing her to safely escape the facility. Garrett, who rushed to the alternative company in the Gundam X, is overjoyed to find Tifa. Tifa! Tifa! Garrett? Tifa, I'm so glad you're safe. Come on, let's go home. Go home? Yeah, we're gonna head back to Jamil's ship. He helped us out because he was so worried about us. Right. Putting his trust in Jamil, Garrett takes Tifa to his ship. They decide to stay on board and help him with his search for new types. After War 15, having found a place to call home, the young pair sets out together on an epic journey. But they cannot see the flame of conflict that this spark will light. Oh no! We only got 2 stars! Naughty, naughty me! Alright, let's turn that in. Oh, you got skill. Nice, nice. Alright, I am fading hard. It is 2 a.m. I did not get enough sleep last night. Yeah. Let's go to the base. Grab our warship, 224 energy. Oh my goodness. Let's go home, grab our dailies. Yoink. And we're at 390 energy. 80. 88,000. 68,000. 68,000 diamonds. I haven't done all that many polls. I'm a bit of a hoarder by nature. But Shadowedly, if you'd like. Yeah, 68,000. Shadowedly, if you send me all of your good luck and wish me the best luck, I will gladly go do a 10 poll. Yeah, upgrade. Let's hit stage. Main stage. Double Zeta. Enter. Did those all, skip on the boss stage. 10 pulls, go big or go home. Alright, Kays. That sounds like a yes. Kays, send me your luck. Shadowedly, send me your luck. Anyone else that might be lurking or whatever? Please send it all my way and let's do it. You pulled Jesus and the dude with the girly name in the first 10 polls. Dude with the girly name, Camille. Alright, we're not doing the featured, we're doing the permanent. And alright, let's do a 10 poll. Use 10 tickets. Come on. Oh, we had some gold. We got more gold. We got gold. We got, poor Camille. Yeah, SSR. I got 6 SSRs on my previous 10 poll. Six SSRs in one 10 poll. I was amazed. It's a ship. Alright, we got Garmazabi's Dop. Jormungand. Hyakuren with Amida as the pilot. Jin Heavy Ion Cannon. M69 Embarrass Modified. Any bad luck happening to you, blame it on Makuve, not us. But I can't blame it on Makuve. If I try to blame the bad luck on Makuve, he's just going to say, that was not my fault. Go away now. Le-ding. Ultra rare. Yes. Yes. Hey yo. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, a Blue Destiny with Exam. Gigan. Shars Zagok. Sword Calamity Gundam. Datrus Command. Nice. 3 SSRs and an ultra rare. Hells yeah. Okay. Of course, not that many new things, which is nice. Alright, let's hit back. And let's hit the exchange. 200. You get the pity at 200. Okay. So, let's go to upgrade. Filter, reset, sort by rarity. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this. Limit break! Limit break! Ah, nice. More energy. Ooh. From 6,800 attack to 8,175 attack. I like it. Defense 86. Okay. Mobility 87. Not bad. Epic. Absolutely. Super epic. Alright, get those things up to level 5. More power. Well, we will definitely need to get that later on. Where's a good place to get weapon upgrade material special melee? Obtain Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Hard Stage 1. Guess what we're gonna do. Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Hard Stage 1, do a 10. Hey, we spent 500 AP. Nice. Oh, nice. So we got 2 already. Sweet. That was a success. Alright. Back to not development, to upgrades. Actually, filter. Let's just grab gotcha units. So yeah, Sword Calamity. We can limit break since we got a duplicate. Of course, that 1 star doesn't do much. Dang it, the permit score sticker not applied. Not aligned properly. Oh, on the Caliburn that you're building. Yeah, I hate stickers, so I feel for you. Alright, there's the Sword Calamity. Yeah, so I got the Age 1 Normal, Age 1 Swordia, and the Age 1 Razor already, so... If we got Age stuff, I've got the units for it. Alright, and a Jormungand. We already had 1, and now we got a 2nd. Those chest stickers a pain in the ass. No, don't apply the chest sticker to the ass. That is the wrong way of applying stickers. Expect an Age 2 event? Yeah, that's possible, certainly. Jormungand, Anavelgato, Datrus Command. Oh, that is an SR unit. Interesting. Interesting. Didn't expect it to be that good. What else we got? Jin Heavy Ion Cannon. Upgrade. Upgrade. Limit Break. Double Bullet Ultra Rare Unit. Don't have any comeback for that. No comeback needed. Just accept the burn. Alright, anything else? No? No? Nothing's there. We got everything we need. Characters, yeah. We can scout some characters. We can get a Jamil. I could use a Jamil. No, I couldn't use a Jamil. Missions cumulative. We got 40,000 AP used, another 30 diamonds, and panels. We used 500 AP. Get some supporter upgrades. And yeah, we just need to finish 4 more areas to get enough of the 20 main stage hard difficulties. And clear one of the Eternal Road stages on expert difficulty. Or clear 1 Eternal Road stage, yeah, whichever one. Alright, that's that. I'm tired. I'm really, really frickin' tired. I did not mean to close that yet. So, that is it. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye. Here we go. Recording over. K's. Alright, K's, Shadowed, you guys are both on Twitch. Cool. No one's chatting on the YouTube side, so I will cut the YouTube stream right now. End broadcast.